Welcome back, everyone. This is the official full predictions for the 2022 MLB postseason. And recently, they expanded it to where there's now 12 teams, and we're gonna predict each series. Starting with the wild card round. It is a best of three series. First to win two moves on. This is the big change here. We're starting with the American League. We got the Tampa Bay Rays against the Cleveland Guardians. And so coming into this season, the Guardians are the only team from the Central Division. And but in terms of how they've played, I think the Rays actually have a fighting chance here. They will take at least one game in the series. These, but the recent playoff success of Cleveland has been very bad. So that's why I think that the Rays are going to win this series in three and move on. Now we got the Mariners versus the Blue Jays. Seattle. Oh, yes, they've had some decent playoff success, but this is the first time they've made it here since 2001, whereas the Blue Jays have been here before and have actually won a World Series. I'm sure this would be a close one. It's going to be a battle of who sucks less. As But I think the Blue Jays pull it out in three. Next up, we have the St. Louis Cardinals hosting in the two games against the Philadelphia Phillies. This is also going to come down to who sucks less because as the Cardinals are the worst of the three division winners, and it's probably not going to be that close. Those- Honestly, I can see there being a potential sweep, but I don't think it'll happen. The Cardinals barely edge out in three, because this is going to be a learning experience year for the Phillies. Is because they're finally back. I could argue the same with the Mets, but at least they actually have a chance to beat the Padres. I think this could potentially end in a two-game sweep. Moving on to the divisional series. This is a best of five, first to win three games. Is- I don't think the Blue Jays are going to make it all that far because the winner between them or the Mariners have to face the Astros. Those They'll definitely be somewhat of a fight. But I think that it's going to be the Astros in four. I think the Astros advance in four. The Yankees and the Rays. This is a division rivalry. The Yankees are starting to get back on track and could potentially make a deep run. And I think this is going to be a close series here that the Yankees pull out in five. The Mets, even if they advance, they're up against the Dodgers juggernaut. I could definitely see the Mets winning at least one of these games, but ultimately, I have the Dodgers winning in four. Cardinals versus the Braves. A There's been a thing where the defending champs don't go far, or at the very least, don't make the World Series. We haven't had a back-to-back winner in quite a while. They do have the talent to go there, but simply put, it's entirely possible we could see a repeat of 2017. I do see the Cardinals winning one of them, but I'm gonna take the Braves in four. for this. Next, we get the championship series, which starts the best of seven first to win 4 games. It's definitely going to be a close game between the Astros and Yankees. Well, close enough series where I think the Astros eventually get the upper edge in 7 games. Same way here. Dodgers versus Braves is definitely going to be a close one. But it's going to come down to the Dodgers winning in 7 since at this point the Braves are probably going to run out of gas unless they shock everyone. Which brings us to the revenge of Astros versus Dodgers. Er, The battle of number one. I'm sure that the Dodgers have done this well for a chance to get a legit ring as opposed to a Mickey Mouse. And I think they will eventually win the World Series in 7. And I know this is a shorter video than usual, but this is my final prediction. It's going to be Astros versus Dodgers in the World Series. The Dodgers win by 7. And, and they finally get a chance to win a legitimate hit ring without having to deal with the Mickey Mouse bubbles. Well, the championship once again goes to the National League, and they get the job done. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'm sure you got your own predictions for who's going to win the World Series. Be sure to let me know in the comments, and just be sure to check out some of this other content that I've done. I'll definitely bring up the news again and on Major League Baseball for future updates. And yeah, I'll see you all next time.